On the path, what have you done defines most people, or what have you acquired? And I want to tell you, the most important question you'll ever ask and answer is, who are you becoming? Not what you accomplish, not what you possess, but who are you becoming? What kind of person are you becoming? How is your soul growing? Are you kinder and more patient and more loving? Are your relationships deeper? Are you enjoying life more? Are you more deeply connected to God? Are you hearing His voice like never before? Are you watching Him allow you to accept people that you knew left yourself that you would never accept, and you find out you not only accept them, but you like them? Everything is either growing or dying. Everything is either growing or dying. Growth, expanding, developing, maturing, multiplying. Everything is either in the process of growing and getting better and richer and deeper. It's true of your relationships. It's true of your body. It's true of your emotions. It's true of your relationship with God. It's true of you and your kids. It's true of you and your grandkids. You are either growing at work, or you're kind of losing, that you're not kind of the person that they wanted anymore. Everything in the world, the universe, what happened? It's dying. We've got one of those big laws of thermodynamics, right? There's everything in your life is either making progress, growing, expanding, or atrophying, dying, crumbling. But the problem is in your soul, you can't see it. And there's so much demand and so much noise. I'm living at a house that I just rented, really like it, and I pray they will forgive me for the sin that I have committed. But it's a really big bush, so I thought it would grow back. This is 2 of about 50 leaves. But I was sitting in this house by myself having my own little Brad Pitt moment. And what I mean by that is, it's just, if you haven't done it lately, sleep on the floor sometime, like most of the world does, and sit in an empty house without any relationships and no TV and no noise and no media or no anything. And just sit quietly for a few hours, and you will realize when you're just left with you, there is an ache in your soul. And most of us fill it up with entertainment and food and noise and people and work. And as I looked out the window in my little Brad Pitt moment, I realized that, people's souls are either growing and developing and are alive and green like this, if there was a little MRI of your soul, or your soul is doing this, and it's getting brown and dark and receding. In your notes, you notice I have the question, or the little intro that says a prayer, a predicament, and a process. And I handed out a prayer, probably a lot of you weren't here 30 days ago, and I asked you to pray it every day for 30 days. And if you didn't make it every single day, I just want to forgive you. I didn't make it every single day either. So then I realized, I kind of missed a day. And so I took it. My journal was running out, so I taped it in the center of my journal. So every day when I open up, I can pray it. And if you didn't hear it, this was our prayer for 30 days. Lord, please make me and Venture Church a place of safety, beauty, and hope for the glory of Christ. Make us famous in the Bay Area for how authentically we love, how extravagantly we give, and how deeply we care for all people of all backgrounds at all times. Amen. Now, how many of you, regardless of your theological background or how much you may know or not know, how many of you, just from the God that you're aware of, thinks He might like to answer that one? I mean, really. Can you imagine a group of people saying, would you help me become a kind of person that when people rub up against me, they feel safe because I don't repeat things. They feel safe because I don't judge them and I'm not down on them. And they see beauty in my life and my relationships. And I have this sense of hope and forward motion even through difficult times. And every time they ask me, I point to who you are. I'm making you famous, not me. And what then if they maybe said, hey, where are you getting this stuff and what's happening? Why don't you come to church? And what if they came and hung around for 3 or 4 weeks? Maybe even Brad Pitt would come. And he would hang out with you for 3 or 4 days. And after being with you and this group of people, he would say, Angelina, I got to tell you something. I thought those Christians were wacko. I thought they were nuts. I thought they were bigoted. I thought they were narrow. I thought they just, were down on everybody. But there's this group in Northern California, and I got to tell you, they love authentically. They give extravagantly. And you know what? I saw people of different colors and backgrounds and ages, and there might be something to this. I believe that's God's will.